All right, and we are live here on the Tailgate. We got a special guest here, Joe.
What's going on, guys?
Look at the Joe Hawk representing. My name is Timbo. This is, what's your name?
My name is Bobby.
And we are live, kind of, through a
video. I guess you would say video podcast.
video podcast.
So,
Thanks to Joe right here.
yeah, your first video podcast, you got me.
So what's the size of these little waters? What would you call this? Like 5 ounce? 10 ounce?
It's 8 fluid ounces,
Oh,
actually.
okay. So I was looking at the back. I'm sorry. So you guys want to just like kind of
Dive right
socialize
into
for a
it.
little
Yeah,
bit?
so I guess so far right now the big thing is of course Super Bowl weekend coming
It
up
is
right now.
Super Bowl weekend. We're going to dive into that a little bit. Joe is kind of our Sharks kind of insider, knows a lot about the Sharks, what's going on with them. Actually, I saw Tim Jeffries last night. Or, on Tuesday.
At Aussie?
At
the Sharks game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
going through security, security entrance, which is cool.
When you were working at the grill?
Yeah,
All right.
when I was working at the grill.
Yeah.
You're supposed to come by and drop off tattoos, but no.
Yeah. So anyways, we're going to start off with our triple play. Top 2 stories of the day. Number 3, Sharks.
Okay, so like right now the Sharks are looking. Right now, if we were going to the playoffs, Sharks are definitely in the playoffs because they are like within the 8th round right now.
Yeah.
This past game, who did they just play? I'm drawing.
Wow.
I know.
The Phoenix fucking Coyotes.
There you go. Yeah, Phoenix Coyotes. No, it was actually the Ducks.
Oh, actually,
it was the Ducks.
Yeah,
the Ducks on Wednesday, and they just destroyed them.
I think
first period, it was 3-0. 3-0. Yeah.
Even I know this. But okay, so as you watch the Sharks grow,
So
they're kind of getting back their consistency.
Yeah,
from
actually,
last year.
a lot of like especially compared to last year, near the beginning before the All-Star break, Sharks were definitely getting us a lot of torture, just like how Giants were. Like a lot of people say, like the Sharks are kind of emanating, going off what the Giants did, like all the torture about halfway through the season and starting to pick it up.
Okay.
And especially after the All-Star weekend, it's been said that the Sharks after the All-Star weekend, a lot of teams usually aren't as good as they come off of the All-Star weekend because the Sharks definitely were having a lot of days off. I know Boyle and Couture, they were off in the All-Star weekend having the good old time, showing their skills. But of course, like everyone else was just, I guess, relaxing, have a good week off, and it definitely showed on Tuesday when they took on the Coyotes, where after first period 2-0. Niemi being in goal, and it was actually.
I was going to ask you about that.
Yes, actually, Stalik, the goalie they pulled up to replace Niedemaki because Niedemaki's still out on injury from what we.
So how much playing time do you want to see of him in the next couple of games?
No, you know what? I think it showed for especially Niemi is putting this call up in to replace Niemi gave Niemi kind of a boost, and you could see that in the last game
on Wednesd's game against the Ducks, which I was pretty nervous when I saw that Niemi was in goal because come on, like Niemi, how he was pulled after a little bit after halfway through the second period,
right? And this rookie, this call up first game shut it down.
Definitely
pretty much shut it down,
especially in the third period. Where the Coyotes had 4 unanswered goals for us. So
where do you see the Sharks as the season continues and as their playoff?
Seeing that they're on the road, of course.
Let me finish. and their playoff surge continues. What are the key factors that you see in not only the goalies, the forwards, the veteransmanship?
I get the veterans.
I mean
the veterans.
Go ahead.
Okay, now you're done? Okay, I can definitely see them, some of the main goals, I guess I can do my own keys of the game. Like, they got to keep the intensity up. Okay. Like, they just came off, especially against one of their division rivals, the Anaheim Ducks, and totally just, blowing them out of the water. They need to keep the intensity up. And especially when they're on the road, they have
big road trip coming.
five more road games until they come back from one, and then they go back for more. They definitely got to be ready to take on the opposing team's fans. I know from what I hear that a lot of opposing teams think that our fans are one of the greater fans, but of course you got to take into opposition what the other team's fans are like when it comes to their home games too,
and how they're doing in the league,
especially so the Sharks are going to get a lot of jeering, I think so, and I guess my third key with that, they just have to speed and intensity,
Yeah.
because they got to be able to take on their defense and keep their offense quick and
and they're on a good roll. Did we just cut out? No.
No, it's just I guess screensaver.
So they're on a consistent
so
kind
far
of a good roll. They lost 6 straight, and then they kind of like lost to the Kings right before the break.
Yeah.
Then they're like on a 3, maybe a 2-game winning.
They're picking
streak.
it up.
They're picking it up pretty much. And last year, remember the Blackhawks? They had a 7 or 8 game skid.
That's
and
right.
Then, obviously they won the Stanley Cup. So hopefully we can see some good things coming out of the Sharks in this upcoming road trip.
All right, let's go to number 2.
Number 2 of our
You
triple
guys want to talk? I don't know, the Giants Fan Fest. I mean, which is pretty significant.
Giants definitely. Everyone. I know. Like from what I see is that like Brian Wilson has been in the news a lot, especially like in Sports Illustrated. He's been doing interviews with a lot of people.
George Lopez,
which that interview. Oh my god. I just can't wait to see what Brian Wilson is going to do. Like,
well, that's what Brian Wilson brings. That's what the Giants bring. That's what brings fans to the house. I mean, not only their play, but you can say their antics. Yeah. Tim Lincecum has some. Brian Wilson has some. Akhmedov has some. Panda Sandoval has it. So seeing all that
I'm
combined.
a little disappointed that I haven't received my Brian Wilson jersey yet, because I was hoping to get some,
Are you going
autographs. I'm going by myself tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Do you want to go?
No.
I guess. All right.
I'm not.
Getting denied live. So I'm gonna be there, and I'll take some photos, and I'll maybe I'll record a little show by myself.
Oh, there, a little.
It's just kind of weird
on the road.
It's just kind of weird.
It is.
Doing it on
I don't know if I'm supposed to look at the screen or look at you guys, but this is our first one, so we're just practicing.
We can't really damn. We need another computer so we could have like sound clips.
That's why you got me.
That's good.
No, I mean like bring another computer so we could play stuff in the background. So it picks up.
Getting a little off topic, but
okay. But
anyways,
back to the Giants.
I heard that people are planning on. They're expecting people to be camping out like tonight.
Oh, dude, I expect that.
It's gonna be a big deal. I'll probably gonna crash in the city tonight and get there really early. I don't know, maybe like 8 or something. So
dude. You're gonna have to get there
earlier than that. Okay,
dude.
all
right.
Cool.
So we'll FanFest and pitchers and catchers report February 25th. So that's
definitely
your first taste of Giants.
When opening game is this month?
March 31st or something like that.
Yeah. So opening day is coming up, and I know everyone has just been. Just rallying to get the tickets as soon as possible. I know, like our good friend Maury was shaking all her tickets.
She might be going tomorrow. Actually, we were talking on Facebook, nice. So hopefully.
All right, let's go to our number one story today, which is Super Bowl weekend. Green Bay Packers, Pittsburgh Steelers, possibly going down as probably one of the best matchups in recent past that I can remember, and I'm hoping for an exciting game. Both teams kind of have quality matchups that I'm expecting to see. Linebacker. Hey, don't interrupt me, bro. Linebacker, offensive, defensive strategies that are. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead, Joe.
All right. Well, like what I was thinking, I was talking to a bunch of my buddies. Like, do you see it being a blowout, or do you see it being a pretty even game?
It's going to be a close game. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the first overtime Super Bowl.
That is true.
It's never happened. These teams are so evenly matched up, quarterback-wise. I was good.
What? Okay, so Aaron Rodgers versus Roethlisberger. Right. Who do you think? I'm not gonna say who do you think is gonna win? Compared to quarterbacks and their skills.
Oh, dude.
Well, the situation. I don't know. It's a little interesting because you take a look at Aaron Rodgers and you think, all right, this guy has a lot of reasons to prove himself and a lot of drive and.
How's that?
His first Super Bowl, and
but how is this not going to be a more important Super Bowl for Aaron Rodgers? More important for Aaron Rodgers than Ben.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying that, but if you look at Ben, he wants another Super Bowl win. How badly does he want it, and how much is experience in a Super Bowl situation going to come into play?
Experience always plays a role in Super Bowl experience.
A Super Bowl game is unlike any other game.
Right. Super Bowl week, events leading up
I've
to
played
it.
several Super Bowls.
So he knows.
Just interesting thought. At the very least, I just want a good game.
Of course, everyone wants a good game.
Of course, yeah.
But looking at the kind of the behind the scenes or what's gonna make it a good game, what makes it a good game is, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, the defense of the Steelers compared to the defense of the Packers, who's gonna have a better. It's gonna come down to the coaches and their play calling. Individual players, our plays are gonna have their say, but it's gonna come down to coaches making the right calls for the right plays to. So we'll see.
Okay, well then,
really coach game.
So you basically I'm gonna ask, who do you think? Who do you think is gonna win then?
Packers.
I'm gonna go with Packers.
Packers have the edge. They have the momentum.
I can see that.
Wild card team that played 3 straight games.
That is true.
So, what about you? You want Big Bet? You want the molester to win?
Well, the thing is, I'm a Bears fan, so I would love to see the Packers lose. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing the Packers win, because when was the last time Packers won a Super Bowl?
Oh, 97?
Yeah.
Brett Favre?
And
plus this is post-Brett Favre era.
Exactly.
Or Aaron Rodgers. And to have a quarterback kind of take the realms of a huge name like Brett Favre. Can you name any other kind of, who succeeded Dan Marino? Can't think of any. Who succeeded Steve Young?
Yeah, it's important for Green Bay fans, that next person who's going to continue that legacy of greatness.
Yeah. Who succeeded kind of John Elway? There's no one.
Who exceeded Steve Young?
Exactly, that's why I just said that.
Not Alex Smith. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was getting Joe's water. Sorry. Just trying to be make sure he's taken care of. He's our special guest.
Yeah.
He's the most special.
So having that kind of pressure from the kind of the media, that kind of Aaron Rodgers stepped up and proved that he can replace Favre.
That he is legitimate.
Yeah. And there's no other quarterback that's done that in the league that's replaced a superstar quarterback of yet. Yeah. So, the Niners are still waiting.
Scratching yourself.
It is what you gotta watch out now with me in a video podcast.
At least when I scratch my belly, you guys can't see it, so I can.
I'm being clean. My hands are up here.
All right. I could be wearing no pants if I wanted.
No pants podcast, bro.
Last but not least, we got our local music.
Well, how are we gonna play the song and are we just gonna kind of sit here
and
just play it?
Right.
So maybe we shouldn't play a song. Maybe we should just talk about local noise pop festivals coming up. Bunch of good shows for that. I'm gonna try to catch Dan Deacon.
Nice.
Kimya Dawson.
I don't even think it says. I don't know. Still
Are you looking at the time?
Wow, we're going on 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Oh, we better cut this pretty short.
Yeah, well, this is kind of a new experience for us.
Yeah, this is the first.
So, Noise Pop,
video.
Check it out, noisepop.com.
Video, kind of. We just need a computer right here, kind of.
To play stuff
in the background.
You need a soundboard, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your soundboard back.
Yeah, my friend's band is using it. I'll get it back from them.
Yeah, we could kind of edit.
I can help produce if you want.
Well, we loved having you here, Joe, and
I
want you back here very soon. You live down the street from me.
Dude,
thanks for the insight on the Sharks.
Yeah, definitely. I think I wasted a lot of time.
You kind of talked a lot.
I know. I talked a lot.
You just need to kind of get to your points.
He's the one with really any experience.
Dude, I'm Italian. I love to talk, so.
He's the only one with any experience. We don't know what the hell we're doing, but he does.
Oh, okay. So, what do you mean, talking?
Just his voice alone, just.
That's just kind of like a natural.
That's
thing,
a natural thing. Yeah. We're not naturals.
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah.
See how I'm talking? But all right, cool. Well, thanks for listening to the Tailgate. Probably we'll get about 6 or 7 views, hopefully.
Hey, you put it on YouTube now.
We do.
We'll put it on YouTube and actually have people actually watch what you do.
I keep thinking that your shirt.
You could put this. You could put this on Facebook.
Creed.
No, hell no.
I know it doesn't. But
dude, fuck Creed.
I keep looking at it and I'm like, what, Joe's a Creed fan? Like,
Creed,
hell no.
Creed's one of my favorite bands of all.
Actually, okay. To be honest, their first album, I really liked their first album. I was totally into it.
Okay, we're still talking.
Guilty pleasures.
Oh yeah, let's go.
No,
let's get out of here.
Guilty pleasures from you guys. Bye.
Listen to some fucking.
Us.
What is this? What are we playing?
Tailgate Bears as well.
No.
What?
What's playing in the background right now?
We'll play
Black Keys. The Black Keys.
We'll play
Check
Black
out that
Keys
band
on the way out.
They're way cooler than us.
Alright, bye-bye.
Did you stop it already? Oh.